who've been watching, who have been communicating with me and giving me some tips. I appreciate it a lot. Also, I'm going to be sharing a few tips with y'all today about how to make your hair grow faster. And one of the things that I do every day before I do anything else to my hair is I use my 3-oil treatment on my hair. And of course you gotta have water, because the water helps your hair so that you can, make sure your hair soaks in all the nutrients. Because it sucks when you put product on your hair and y'all, it just does not soak into your hair like it should. So I put black castor oil in here, I use olive oil, and I use peppermint oil. There are other oils out there that you can use that will work for your hair, and you do need to make sure that you find out your hair type. This is so important, y'all, because you could be using the wrong products for your hair type. So of course your hair is not going to grow to the maximum length. It's not going to do what it needs to do because your hair might not receive the product like it should. So it's so important to know your hair type first, and then you go from there, and that just helps out a lot. So I just normally just spray this all over my hair, and this helps out a lot. Of course, you want to make sure you shake it up first. Some people do it without shaking it up, and I just work through my fingers just to massage it through to my scalp. The second thing you want to make sure that you do that's very important is to only wash your hair when you must. If you overwash your hair, then you're going to strip away all the nutrients from your hair, and it's going to be really bad. Like, your hair won't even be able to process the products properly because you're washing your hair too often. Only wash it when you must. Only wash it when you must. The third tip that I use for myself is I make sure that, what's the best way to put this? I make sure that I let my hair air dry, and I use a towel. I don't use the blow dryer hardly ever, because what that heat does to your hair is it sends like a shock to your hair, and so your hair is not going to respond the way you want it to the products that you're putting in your hair. So it's not going to help at all. Also, one thing you want to make sure that you understand why I say you shouldn't use a lot of heat is because it dries your hair out and it makes your hair very brittle. You want to make sure that you continue to use something silk to cover your hair, as always, at nighttime. And then also, make sure you follow the tips. These tips will help you out a tremendous deal. Also, you do want to continue to keep your hair moisturized. Use oils daily. Like I said before, I will make sure I have all the information down in the description box below. And thank you. Another thing that I do, my fourth step, y'all, very important. Use a conditioner each time you wash your hair. And make sure that you try to deep condition your hair. If you don't deep condition your hair, you need to start. It's so important to do this. Make sure you cut your split ends or get your split ends trimmed. If you don't know how to do it yourself, like for instance, if I'll say it like this. Try to see if I can find some split ends. So right here, where you see like this is like some split ends right here, and you can just cut where it's kind of split right there. And I'm gonna be going to get my hair trimmed because it needs it, and a tape up, y'all. My fifth step that I use for growing my hair, making sure my hair is going to grow faster and longer, is I do use this invigorating scalp oil. I've showed y'all this before if you can see it. It's from Cream of Nature, and it really does work. It helps out a lot. I've been using it, and I haven't been using it as much as I normally would because I am using the black castor oil, olive oil, and peppermint oil. Moisturize, so important. You can apply water, moisturize, and conditioning together. You can use, like I said, peppermint oils, olive oils. Coconut oil is a big one, especially with the black castor oil. Like, you want to make sure you try to have that black castor oil in there somewhere. So that way it can help to double your hair growth and everything, because it's nothing like using all these products and then it doesn't turn out right and you give up too soon. Don't give up so soon on your hair. Next thing I'm going to do, y'all, is work on my tips, my edges. Sorry, not my tips. And I'm gonna go around like this. Is one. Another one you can use is shea butter oil. And another one I can think of off the top of my head at this moment is Moroccan oil. That helps out a great deal. Like, for a lot of people who do not know, you can use those types of oils for your hair. It will definitely help to stimulate your hair growth and get your hair to grow fast. It's so important. Another thing that some people do and that works well is they get the protective styles, which that's what was in my hair when I first started my video, y'all. I had my hair in a protective style and braids, and even though it's in a protective style, you still want to make sure that you're doing the right things for your hair and wrapping it up at night so that your hair can grow faster for you. You don't want to cut off the growth for your hair. You do have to make sure that you take the steps that you need to take so that your hair won't be so dry, won't be so brittle. And see, like, some stuff that I used to use in my hair, y'all, did not work. Well, very beginning with natural hair, I was trying all this different stuff, and with natural hair, your hair needs all the moisture that it can get. If it doesn't get that moisture, then your hair will pop off. You'll wonder, why is my hair not growing? Well, that's the problem. Like, if you don't give your hair what it needs, it's not going to grow. So, like I said, again, I've been using the Scalp Refresh Invigorating Oil, and this really does help my hair grow faster. It doubles the hair growth. And then, of course, me using the castor oil, olive oil, peppermint oil. Some people use coconut oil and black castor oil, or they use the other essential oils or different types of hair oils for their hair, like jojoba oil and stuff like that. That works out really great. Also, before I forget, I also want to say one more tip that I almost forgot about. The 7th tip is to make sure that you have like a routine. Whatever it is that you're doing for your hair, have a routine. Don't ever just go out and just not do anything to your hair. And when you're applying the oil, don't just apply it to your scalp or whatever products that you're using. Make sure you apply it all the way to the ends of your hair. Like, that's important. I'm going to use a couple picks. I love picks. It's an easy to go style for me. So I'm going to use a pick here. Just like that. I'm going to pick out here. I'm definitely going to be sharing more tips with y'all, and I'm going to share the link down below where I got my information from so that you can try the different steps as well, because it is so amazing to do the tips and actually put them into use and apply them to your hair daily. Because if you want your hair to grow the way you want it to grow, then you got to be willing to put in the work for it to happen. And I want to tell y'all so much. Thank you again for watching my channel. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel so that you can get plenty of more information. Continue to leave the comments down below. Until next time, thank y'all so much. I appreciate you for watching my channel. And remember, share my channel with someone else who might be out there struggling about their natural hair, with their natural hair, and trying to figure out, what can I do? Why is it not working? You know, just make sure that you're taking all the steps that you need to take so that your hair could work. Thank you again, and y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.